In the study of Bazi, the Xin Metal is always imagined as fine jewelry or precious stones. But even the most brilliant of diamonds need an artisan's skills for its true nature to be revealed. Meet the Xin Metal pillar that is perfection in itself, the Xin Hai or metal pig. I had a hard time looking for a celebrity to personify the Xin Hai. The fastest one that I could find was the late Paul Walker from the Fast and Furious series. I will explain later why it was so hard to find that celebrity. Okay, but first, welcome back as we continue our series exploring the 60 pillars. Thank you for watching. My name is Pauline Cheng and I use Chinese metaphysics to empower, not to disempower. So, the Xin Hai pillar is imagined as a pearl cultivated or naturally formed in an oyster, okay, like this. So when the pearl is extracted, it's already stunningly beautiful, shiny and lustrous, requiring very minimal human intervention for its true beauty to be seen. It is perfection. I think it goes without saying by now that the Xin Hai is an attractive pillar. It is charming, blessed with a commanding presence, and possesses a highly articulate wit that can be both boon and bane for you, the Xin Hai Daymaster. But make no mistake, for all its refinements, the Xin Hai Daymaster is no pushover. This Daymaster has resilience and determination in spades. Most of all, the Xin Hai is all about individualism. So without further ado, let's delve into your strengths. Okay, so firstly, this Xin Metal Daymaster is seated on the high branch, the pig branch, which is equivalent to sitting on its bath position. So when a Daymaster sits at the bath stage, you will invariably be an infinitely curious individual with plenty of interests. Okay, this position also endows you with a powerful and dynamic personality that is at once individualistic and outgoing. So the high pillar is also a traveling animal which not only fuels your creativity but also makes you more open to new experiences. Addicted to travel? Possibly. Okay. Secondly, this Xin Metal Daymaster also sits on a prosperous Renwater output star. This Renwater is the wellspring of your intellect, artistic and creative abilities, as well as your strong ambitions, opinions and emotions. Buoyed by this Renwater hurting officer star's individualistic streak, in your world there is no mountain too high. Thanks to this Renwater hurting officer, the Xin Hai tends to be more forthcoming with your opinions. Okay, so the Renwater hurting officer, right, this one, then in turn produces your Jia Wood wealth star. These two stars, the Ren and the Jia, are seen to be in a harmonious producing relationship. With the two stars working together at max capacity, you've got creativity and productivity running in tandem. This combination also brings you more gifts. An abundance of intelligence, a sharp wit, the fearlessness to challenge the norm, and the perseverance to push the boundaries. Oh, and guys, if you're enjoying this content, find it valuable, don't be shy about hitting that like and subscribe button, okay? So, now, what about the vulnerabilities, alright? That same Ren-Jia producing relationship, these two, okay, that brings so many gifts to the table, also creates some weaknesses that I feel should be highlighted. Okay, your Jia Wood wealth star right here, regrettably, has a tendency to be a little too candid and frank. I understand your plain-spokenness stems from a desire to be unambiguous and avoid misunderstandings. However, there's a difference between plain speaking and uninhibited speech. Okay, I call your attention to the extraordinary wit of yours. With your ability to pare down to the core of issues and problems, you would probably find it so easy to render other people speechless with your cutting wit. Use that power wisely. your rainwater output star is also not without its weaknesses. Now, this hurting officer star loves a lavish lifestyle, so learning to invest and manage your finances must be a priority for any Xin Hai Day master. Okay, so what about the vulnerabilities? When this rainwater hurting officer becomes too strong, the Xin Hai Day master can easily become testy and irresolute. This anxiety is a common occurrence when metal, this sin, is drowned out by too much water. To translate into plain human speak, the Xin Hai Day master has lost its razor-sharp clarity because you are swamped by emotions and doubts. At the end of the day, the Xin Hai Day master only exudes the persona of one who is driven by logic. Most of the time, you are really driven by your emotions. Therefore, when the emotions overwhelm, that is when focus is lost. Becoming aware of this tendency is the first step to gaining control. Learning to release your stress in a healthy manner or to channel your strong emotions in a positive way will help you stay centered under any circumstances. Okay, how does a Xin Hai present? Plain speaking tendencies of the Xin Hai pillar may give you the reputation of one who is fierce, no nonsense and forthright. However, once they get past that sharp wit, people will be delighted to find someone who is actually very caring and gracious. It's getting past that first impression that could be a problem. We say that the Xin Hai resembles an oyster. That's the polite version. Actually, I tend to liken it to a bit of like a durian. You know the fruit durian? Okay, prickly on the outside, but also sweet on the inside. Okay, so this impression is further intensified by your ambivalence towards attention and socializing. Remember I said earlier how I had a tough time looking for a Xin Hai celebrity? This contradictory attitude can be easily explained in Bazi. See, this Xin Metal Day Master will always be trying, this itself, the Xin Metal is trying to pull in a Bing Fire, the Bing Fire Direct Officer Star. Okay, in Bazi, Bing and Xin combines, all right? While the Direct Officer Star represents authority and status. Yet at the same time, this pig branch, the Hai, repels the snake, repels the Si, which carries the main chi of the Bing Fire. This is where that push-pull happens. Let me translate it this way. I want status and authority, I may even crave for it, but at the same time, I may be subconsciously repressing that desire. Okay, so how to be Xin Hai but better? Xin Hai Day Masters have a strong affinity with academic achievements. Therefore, the easiest way to let the Xin Hai pillar glow is to feed that exceptionally sharp and fast mind of yours with knowledge and information. Be as individualistic as you wish. After all, individualism emphasizes on personal freedom and achievements. In today's modern society, your individualistic traits backed by solid credentials becomes an asset, not a liability. So given the intellectual capacity of this pillar, learning to maintain some intellectual discipline would be a good idea. And finally, because the Xin Hai is easily affected by your emotions, allocating time to nourish your spirit and self-healing might not be a bad idea, eh? Okay, folks, that's it for the Xin Hai in an oyster shell. Thanks for watching, but before you go, a final caveat. Without the ability to see the full chart, I must stress that the suggestions here are broad recommendations based on a single pillar, which is the Day Master only. Are you a Xin Hai Day Master? You can plot your Bazi chart from the free plotter link in the description. Got a question? Drop it in the comments if you want to connect. Links to my socials and website are in the description, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!